Welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. We have a couple guests in the studio that well, one's not so much a stranger, but the other is I guess we call them your cohort in this golf tournament that's coming up. Tiffany Watkins and Spencer Adams, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Now you're representing. Now, did we talk about this last week in Harrison? Is this the same event that we're promoting here today?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the same one.
So we're going to talk about that again.
Yes.
Okay.
We are. We want to talk about it.
And where's it going to be this year? The golf tournament.
It's at Big Creek Golf and Country Club this year, so it's a new location. We haven't had it there before, so we're really excited to take it to Big Creek and allow some of those players to experience Big Creek that maybe
Are
they
you
get to play
trying to entice people from like the Harrison area to come over here?
Yeah, we would love it.
Yeah.
You know, just a different course that they can play. They always are looking for different courses, and so we've already heard some excitement from people in Harrison that are eager to come play at Big Creek, and so yeah.
So golfers over there, they're not really dedicated to one course, are they?
No, I mean I think they like to. They're different. They're different challenging courses. So
now, Spencer, I know Tiffany's not a golfer. She admitted to that several times. Do you golf any?
I play. I do.
Okay.
I like to play a lot. That's kind of my #1 hobby.
Well,
so
good. We've got somebody that knows the
That's why I brought him. That's why I brought him. Because if we ask anything technical about golf, Spencer's my go-to guy.
Well, let's talk about the Big Creek here. Have you played here?
Yes. I play here a lot, probably too much if you ask certain people.
Do you know all the pitfalls of the courses?
Oh yeah.
And do they change from time to time?
Yeah, they
weather
change the course up, weather,
gophers and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. You got to know where they're coming out.
I've got gophers in my. Do they have gophers on the golf course?
I hadn't seen one out there.
I think they pretty well eradicate.
I think they do a pretty good job out
I
there.
think so.
Keeping them things out of there.
It's the Caddyshack thing where he's out there with the groundskeepers,
That's right.
killing all the gophers.
That's right.
I don't know about that.
Now, have you played in the Harrison golf course over there?
I have played it. It's probably been a year or so, but I've played it, and I try to play all of them because I like she said earlier, it's just fun getting to different ones.
Yeah, just like doing a tournament, like the big guys, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's talk about the event. When is it going to be?
It's August 27th, and again, it's at Big Creek, and we have an 8 a.m. and a 1:30 p.m. tee time, so tee time. You know, if you're an early riser, definitely get in the 8 a.m., and that one fills up fast, so I would not wait if you're interested in the 8 a.m. tee time.
Now, that's a Saturday, right?
It is a Saturday.
Okay.
1:30 is not normally as full, so there's pretty much some good availabilities for that one. So our player mailings are going to be going out at the end of next week, so if you haven't got it yet, and you normally do, don't worry, they're coming out. But if you want to go ahead and sign up and make sure you get that spot reserved for the 8 a.m., you can give me a call, which they can call me at 449-7164.
So you can pick either one, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah, just the 8 o'clock one, it typically always fills up, and we have a wait list, so that one I wouldn't wait if that was a time that you're interested in. And I know we kind of talked about our sponsorships last week at different levels. There's the corporate sponsor for $300, the corporate with team is $435, and then there's a whole sponsorship for $75. But I think it's good to kind of talk about all of our special events that we're having for this tournament. It's a little bit different, maybe talk more about the player side since we've touched on the tournament. And so that's kind of why I brought Spencer along, because he knows all of the different special events that we have. And so do you want to talk a little bit about what we're doing this year?
Yeah, we'll do a closest to the pin on a couple of the par threes like we've always done in the past, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's whoever hits it closest to the pin on a par 3 hole. We've got prizes for that. Will we do a long drive this year? We'll do a long drive, men's and women's long drive. That way, that's fair to those mixed teams that come in. So.
How does that work? Just who can hit it the furthest?
Who can hit it the farthest is as long as you are within the fairway that's defined by the course there. So if you hit it really far but you're not accurate, it's not going to count. So
and it's only on certain holes.
That's right.
So you have to be accurate too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So a little combination there.
You got a hole in one.
We'll have a hole-in-one prize. And we'll have.
And is that on a specific?
Yes, that's a specific hole, and that's sponsored by Clay Maxey Motorsports, and that prize is a new Kawasaki side-by-side. So it's the 2016 side-by-sides.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
If you get that, you'll have a nice ATV to drive home. So that's our hole-in-one sponsor.
Did we set that hole yet?
No.
Okay.
We're still kind of.
You'll find out the day of. Okay.
Yes, we'll have
Alright.
that in our tournament mailings as well. And then we have a pot of gold, so you can pay at registration. You can pay $5 at pot of gold.
It's like a chance to win more money.
It is.
Yeah,
So I mean, it
okay.
basically. So if you hit it, it's a special event hole, and so
Oh,
there's
okay.
there's a
So different holes have different
That's right.
features.
Yeah. So it's not just playing around a
Yeah.
golf. There's
Yeah.
fun games that are kind of going along with it
Ah.
that you can get extra prizes, and so.
Now, will you have something like a placard at each hole telling what you
Yes,
win there?
Yeah, we have special event hole signs, so you know if you're coming up on hole 5, if that's a
Oh, okay.
special event hole, and then it's also in the player handout, so you have that to take around in their golf cart, so you'll know which
Where they're
special event holes are.
Okay, no gag prizes like a pie in the face.
No, I don't know.
None of
Maybe
those,
we'll
huh?
consider that.
We should try those.
I played in one time that got a prize for the worst score.
Worst score, that's a
And
pretty
Okay.
good.
Maybe that's something.
That's
we
a
could-
ridicule prize, I guess.
We also have silent auction items. We usually have a lot of.
And where are they going to be at?
That'll be
In-
at the clubhouse.
At the clubhouse?
Yeah, inside, right.
Yep, and so the players will have opportunities. Like we have a 3-day houseboat rental from Bull Shoals Boat Dock that's up for the silent auction. That's
I
usually
could-
a
I
pretty
could,
hot
uh,
That's
item.
usually the
do that.
biggest
Yeah.
dollar bringer
Yes.
for the special auction there.
So we
Nice.
usually have some pretty decent items. Branson show tickets in our silent auction, and so we have all of that. And we
Okay.
have player gifts, so every player will get a gift that we're working on. We're not going to unveil that yet. We want that to be a surprise.
And we
Okay.
do raffles.
Yes.
We'll have a raffle drawing. We give away several raffle drawings, and that's
Okay.
just from local donations. So
And where could somebody get all this information where they can just kind of look at it at their leisure? A website or?
Yes, we'll
Okay.
have it's arvest.com/NCA is the tournament
NCA,
website,
okay.
and it's constantly being updated, and so it's out there on that website, or they can. And again, the player mailings will go out next week, and it'll have all this information in
Okay.
it as well.
Now,
So-
you're mailing this to previous
previous players,
participants? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and we've kind of expanded some of our list from.
So if you don't get one, that means you haven't participated or they lost your address and you need
Right.
to contact.
Yes, or maybe you've moved and we didn't have an updated
Right.
address. So if you didn't get one by mid-August, I would definitely be calling and getting registered.
So we had some contact information up on the screen. Can they contact either one of you?
Sure,
Sure,
like
absolutely.
you can, any of the Arvest numbers.
Okay.
They call the general number. They can ask for Spencer or I. Or again, my direct number is 449-7164, and
Okay.
they can give me a call and get more information. And I want to mention real fast just
Sure.
our charities again that we're benefiting. It is the Call out of Boone County, which helps foster families. Care Center Ministries that are here in Mountain Home, and then the West Plains Rotary Child Weekend Backpack Program. So another slate of really good charities again this year. Of course, all that money
Right.
will go towards that.
Yeah, and we did talk last week that if your organization wants to be considered, they need to get with you. I think you have an application process
Yes,
once
and
a
that
year.
typically starts
in August or
March, April.
Oh, March. I was, okay,
so
March.
we'll send out press releases when that time comes open again. Of course, it's closed now, but
All right.
we open that up every year, and we're so thankful for our sponsors. Ultimate Auto Group is our co-tournament sponsor this year,
Mm-hmm.
so we're so thankful for our sponsors. And then Baxter Regional Medical Center will be providing lunch that day to all the golfers, and
Okay.
so we appreciate all of our sponsorships. That's how we make our money. So
Okay.
if you're wanting to support these charities, maybe you can't play, a sponsorship is a great way to help support those charities, whether it's
Good
a
deal.
corporate or whole sponsorship.
And again, the price to get involved.
The corporate sponsorship's $300, and then it's $75 for a whole sponsorship.
Whole sponsor, okay.
And then I want to mention too that the team entry fee, I don't think we mentioned that, to play is $160 for a 2-person team, and that includes cart and of
Okay.
course breakfast and lunch.
Okay.
And so pretty good deal for a
yeah,
Saturday
I
of
think
golf.
the food is well worth it.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank
and
you.
again, this is date
August 27th
August
at Big
27th.
Creek.
You got several weeks to plan for that.
It'll be here quick though.
Okay. Well, if you don't get that letter, make sure you contact me. More information at the end of the show, and contact and get involved.
Yes, please.
All right. Do you have spectators that come
Do I
by?
have
and just-
spectators?
Oh, do spectators
Like
come
a
and-
viewing gallery?
We never
Well,
have,
whatever.
but
We
I mean,
do you want to start one?
No, not really. I just
Okay.
I thought you'd have hundreds and droves.
I mean,
of people.
I really don't want to have marshals out there with signs telling people to be quiet, but I mean, maybe we'll get there one
I
day.
guess we could charge admission.
There we
and
go.
It's just more money to the charities.
Yeah.
Do that.
There we
It's
go.
that big. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We have Mr. Carocchio from KCMH Radio. He's going to be here to talk about another golf tournament to benefit the Christian radio station. We'll be talking to him in just a couple minutes. Stay with us. You are watching 726 right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Stay with us.